Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. Thank you so much for clicking on my face today. It has been a minute since I've recorded a YouTube video. Stuff has just been so crazy, but I just wanted to jump right back into it and do a quick product review that I've been super excited about. I've had this thing sitting in my closet for a couple of weeks. It is the NuFace Trinity Pro. Basically, this thing is like a facelift that you can do at home. I am approaching my 30s, I'm 27, and I've been really interested in preventative measures. Basically, I want to keep my, jawline lifted, I want to keep my under eyes looking youthful, I don't want to lose any volume in my face, and this is one way that you can prevent any of those things from happening. So with the NuFace, I bought it on eBay, by the way. This little guy is expensive, and there are plenty of, places that sell it. I know Sephora actually has a miniature version for sale right now, but I got it on eBay for a pretty decent deal. Not only did I get the normal microcurrent guy here, but obviously the little charging stand. I got the NuFace Gel Primer, which you're supposed to put on your face to make it, glide seamlessly as you're microcurrenting your face. I got the Targeted Facial Stimulation Attachment. This can be used on the eyes and lip area, which is cool. I will definitely be using that. And then I've got a little red light for wrinkles. I don't know if you guys have heard of this before, but there are now really cool light treatments. I think red is for wrinkles and blue you could actually treat acne with. I've done both. Before I got married, I had this horrible breakout and nothing I was doing was fixing it because it was stress induced, and I went to my local spa and they had this mask and it had little red and blue lights. It cleared my skin up in a matter of 2 weeks. It was amazing. So I'm really excited to have this in my own home. And yeah, all of that came with the kit that I bought on eBay, so keep your eye out. So the first step with the NuFace is you're supposed to cleanse your face. That's the only prep that you really need to do. The next step is putting on the gel primer. We're gonna work in sections. We're gonna start with the left-hand side of my face, working from the jawline up to right underneath my eye here. The instructions say to apply this as if you're applying a face mask. So not too thin, not too heavy. You just want it to look like your face is wet, is what the instructions say. So we're gonna give this a shot, and hopefully you get a nice little facelift at home. All right, that's enough of that. Turning it on is super simple. There is a little on button right in the middle. You can set how, I guess there's different settings. I'm on the middle setting right now because I'm not sure how this is going to feel, but the strength can go up by clicking this plus button, or you can go down to the lowest setting by hitting the little minus button. But I'm gonna go back up to the middle setting because I'm a beast. Alright, so it says to work in sections. 3 sections on your face, starting on the left-hand side. We're going to start at our jaw, go up a little bit, and then work up towards the eyes. Alright, let's do this thing. I'm going to wait for it to beep one more time. Okay. Section 2. Press it in a little bit. I can't feel anything. I can hear it working. It sounds like a little, like it's crackling. And then go over it 2 more times. Same sections. Feels nice and soothing. Okay, one more pass. Okay, this is really weird. but I taste something metallic in my mouth. Don't want to scare anyone. It's not super unpleasant, like it just went away. I do have retainers in my mouth, like permanent ones. Kiwi, stop scratching. Okay, so do we see a difference? I'm looking at, oh my god. I've got a mirror right here. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but I swear this side of my face looks like, I hope it's translating on camera. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna review the instructions really quick for the forehead. That's the next place we're gonna move. My little handy dandy instructions. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna move in an upward motion. There's going to be 3 passes again. Alright, so, oh, I need to put the gel primer on. I'm not sure how it would feel without it, but I imagine it would be a little unpleasant. So, the second portion, we're going to do the forehead, right above the brow. We're going to start towards the middle of the face, and then we're going to work our way out. Alright, good enough for government work. And we're going to move in an upward motion. Move towards the middle.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna put out the fire. You're the only love that
Then we're going to do it again, just like we did with the first part of the face. I'm not tasting pennies this time, so that's good. I actually read that that was a weird side effect. And I was like, what? Alright. Do you see that? Do you see that? I swear I'm not like pulling one of these right now. That is so crazy. Alright, we are going to move on to the other half of my face because I'm just amazed right now. This is the weirdest thing. Ooh, it tapped my nose, and it actually hurt a little bit. Alright, third pass. It was just like a little shock. It didn't hurt. But I guess that's what the gel is for. Just looking at my eyebrow in the mirror right now, the one that's lower than the other one. It's so bizarre. Okay, so that's 3. We're gonna move on to the forehead. And I feel like I look very lifted right now. This is, as the youth say, I'm shook. I am shook. It's a little annoying how this thing beeps when you're not using it. It's literally my only complaint so far. Alright.
On a Sunday.
How's it looking, guys? Or do we have even eyebrows? Yeah, looks pretty good. This is actually the weirdest thing. I just feel like lifted. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off my face, and then we're gonna bust into the targeted face stimulator for the eyes and lips. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Got a cat behind me this time. I checked my face out in the mirror, got up nice and close as I was taking the gel off of my skin, and it looks plumper and firmer at the same time. Like, it just looks lifted. This is really incredible. I'm really looking forward to seeing like the staying power after, you know, looking at a few reviews on Sephora and stuff like that. The effects are temporary, but they do last for hours, and apparently the more you use this thing, the more you'll notice that the changes actually stay permanent. So it seems like it's a lot of work to keep up with it. I mean, since I'm recording, obviously I'm like jammer jawing in between sessions here, but I'm not gonna lie, like it's probably gonna take a good 15 minutes out of your day if you're using multiple attachments, but so far I'm super impressed. I did put the little attachment on here that is meant for the lips and eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put gel on the bottom portion of my face towards my lips and above my lips and the laugh lines. So we're gonna work right under here, right over here, and right here where I've got this noticeable, I think they're called marionette lines. So let's, oh, I think I took too much out, but that's okay. As for any sort of after effects, my skin doesn't feel sore, it doesn't look red. So that's good, because I honestly can just touch my skin with my nail and I've got like bright red patches for an hour, so a little bit sensitive. I am going to do, I'm gonna go halfway up again for intensity, let it beep one time, and then I will get started. All right, so.
That's lit by cigarettes.
I'm not sure I'm seeing as much of a difference this time. Maybe I need to take some of this gel off. Maybe this is one of those ones that over time you'll get better results, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other portion of my face and then we'll move on to the under eye area, which is what I'm most excited about personally, because my eyes, the skin under my eyes has definitely been thinning. It's always been kind of thin, and when I smile, I get very deep smile lines. So that's just genetics. It's, you know, thanks mom and dad. But I'm definitely getting some crow's feet there. My concealer and my foundation kind of sinks in there and it gets a little frustrating, so hopefully this can plump up that area a little bit for me, but let's get this done first.
I'm thinking back on days of old.
Thinking around the lips, it might be addressing like those little lip lines that like smokers get, or whenever you get older you get the little smile lines around your lips. I don't have anything like that, so maybe that's why I'm just not really seeing much of an effect. Alright, I am gonna look over the instructions for the under eye area and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm actually looking, I feel like I do have some lifting around this area, so yeah, maybe that does do something, but we're gonna move on to the under eye. And actually you're supposed to use it right here on the hood of your eye too, so I'm a little bit nervous to put this so close to my eye, but I haven't been feeling any sort of pain. While I was watching the instruction video as well, I was kind of poking around Sephora, and people use aloe instead of this gel. Apparently this gel is a little bit pricey, and it's just kind of meant to help the metal skip over your skin, so really anything that's lubricated and suitable for your skin will be okay. Alright, so we're going to start on the outside and move towards your nose. And wait for it to beep. Moving upwards towards your eye the whole way. Like really tilting my head. I must look like such a weirdo doing this, but it's all for the vids. Ooh, I definitely felt a place that I did not cover with that gel. That was a little stingy. Alright, do you notice a difference? Definitely not. Okay, I'm seeing underneath the eye, it definitely looks plumper and a little bit lifted. As for the upper portion of my eye, not really impressed, which I'm really bummed about because my eyes are pretty deep set and I would love like a little bit of lift so you can actually see eyeshadow whenever I put it on my lid, but maybe with continued use we will get some results, which maybe I'll do like an updated video. Maybe I'll have a super lifted face by the time I'm doing this for a few weeks. I'm just kidding. That'd be a little strange. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this time up here because I definitely felt it. I mean, the skin here is super thin, so it's gonna be more sensitive. It doesn't hurt, it really doesn't. It just feels like a quick sting. This is also my first time doing this, so it is very possible that there's some tweaks I need to be making. I feel like I'm following the videos pretty well. Okay, so my camera totally died on me while I was doing my second eye, but I think at that point you guys got the gist. I will say on the second time around, I put more pressure on, more upward pressure whenever I was using the attachment for my eye, and I saw a definite difference. It was much more lifted. In fact, I had to go back and do my first eye so they wouldn't match up. Overall, I'm really happy with the NuFace. I would not pay full price for it, just full disclosure. I think it's too much money for such a subtle difference. That being said, if the results are compounding and if after weeks or months of use I see less lines, my skin is plumper and more lifted, you know, we'll see. I'm going to definitely do a follow-up for you guys down the line just to let you know if the results are simply temporary or if I am seeing results day to day. Please let me know down in the comments if you have any questions at all about the NuFace. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And definitely let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see because I'd love to up my content. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I hope you guys have an amazing day. See you next time.